Have you ever wondered what a sheep's life is really like, beyond just seeing them as fluffy clouds in a green field? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of sheep, exploring everything from their first wobbly steps to their golden years. And trust me, there's a lot more to these gentle creatures than meets the eye. Let's start at the very beginning. A baby sheep, called a lamb, is usually born in the spring. Within minutes of birth, this little ball of wool is already trying to stand up on its shaky legs. It's a crucial moment, as it needs to start nursing from its mother, or awe, to get vital nutrients from her first milk, called colostrum. This milk is packed with antibodies that protect the lamb from diseases. For the first few weeks, a lamb's life is pretty simple: sleep, nurse, and stick close to mum. The bond between Agaway and her lamb is incredibly strong, built on scent and sound. A mother can pick her lamb's unique bleat out of a whole flock. As the lambs grow, usually around 1 or 2 weeks old, they start to get curious. They'll begin nibbling on grass and forming their own little gangs. You'll often see them playing together, chasing each other, and practicing their headbutting skills. This isn't just fun and games. It's how they learn social rules and establish their place within the flock. Sheep are highly social animals, and this early interaction is key to their development. They learn from the older sheep, following them to the best grazing spots and learning how to watch out for danger. A sheep's diet is pretty straightforward. They are herbivores, specifically ruminants, which means they have a special 4-compartment stomach designed to digest tough plant matter like grass, clover, and other pasture plants. They spend a good chunk of their day, sometimes up to 6 hours, just grazing. After they've eaten their fill, they'll find a safe place to lie down and chew their cud. This is when they regurgitate partially digested food and chew it again to break it down further. It's a highly efficient system that allows them to get every last nutrient from their food. And of course, they need plenty of fresh water, especially in hot weather or when the ewes are nursing. One of the most iconic things about sheep is, of course, their wool. Depending on the breed, a sheep is typically shorn once a year, usually in the spring. This helps them stay cool during the hot summer months and prevents skin problems. For the sheep, it's like getting a much-needed haircut. The process is quick and, when done by a skilled shearer, is completely painless. Imagine wearing a thick wool coat all summer long. Shearing is a relief for them. After shearing, their fleece starts to grow back almost immediately, ready to protect them when the weather turns cold again. As sheep mature, their social structure becomes even more important. Flocks have a distinct hierarchy, often led by an older, experienced awe. This flocking instinct is one of their most powerful survival tools. When a predator approaches, sticking together in a tight group makes it harder for the predator to single out an individual. They're always on alert, using their keen hearing and wide field of vision to scan for threats. If one sheep gets spooked, the whole flock will react in an instant. It's a brilliant example of safety in numbers. So, how long do these fascinating animals live? A sheep's lifespan can vary quite a bit, but on average, a domestic sheep lives for about 10 to 12 years. However, some have been known to live for 20 years, or even longer. A lot depends on their breed, their environment, and the quality of care they receive. Just like with people, a healthy diet, a safe place to live, and good health care can make all the difference. As they get older, their teeth start to wear down, which can make grazing more difficult. In well-managed flocks, older sheep might be given softer food to help them maintain their health in their senior years. Their daily routine is often governed by the sun. They'll graze in the cool of the morning and late afternoon, and rest during the hottest part of the day. They are creatures of habit and find comfort in a predictable schedule. This rhythm of grazing, resting, and socializing defines their peaceful existence. But don't mistake their calm demeanor for a lack of intelligence. Studies have shown that sheep are surprisingly smart. They can recognize and remember at least 50 different sheep and human faces for years. They can also experience a range of emotions, from fear and stress to happiness and calm. The life of a sheep is a beautiful cycle, deeply connected to the seasons and the land. From a wobbly-legged lamb clinging to its mother, to a playful youngster learning the ways of the flock, to a mature adult grazing peacefully, and finally, to a wise old senior, their journey is one of quiet dignity. They are so much more than just a source of wool or a picturesque feature of the countryside. They are intelligent, social beings with complex lives and strong family bonds. The next time you see a flock of sheep, take a moment to really watch them. Notice how they interact with each other, how they move as one, and how they seem so perfectly at home in their environment. There's a whole world of social dynamics and quiet intelligence playing out in that peaceful pasture. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the life of a sheep. I hope you've gained a new appreciation for these amazing animals. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the natural world. See you next time.